Come, Mr. Frodo, Samwise said. I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you. What a great film and a great story that is. In that story, Frodo has to be the number one. He has to be the ring carrier because of his role, but he doesn't have to do it alone. The neat thing is he's got Samwise Gamgee, who will help him. He'll be that number two. We'll take care of details. We'll give him support, help lighten that load just a little bit, and help him along the way. I had the great opportunity in my life to be a number two. I was a vice president of Associated Food Stores, a $2.5 billion food company for over 20 years. During that time, I really got the opportunity to see what it was like to be a number two. Our CEO, who was our number one, the president, was a great, great man. He accomplished a ton of things. He changed the industry. He changed the direction of our company and took us from being number three or number four to being number one. And through that, he was very popular, very well known. However, I still found it beneficial that when I had the opportunity to lift and talk about him and brag about him, it really paid off. For example, if we went and met with Procter & Gamble or Kraft Foods, huge company, I would always go in maybe like 10, 15, 20 minutes early, and I would set the stage. I'd not only prepare for him to come in, but I would look for opportunities to brag about him, opportunities to tell his story, opportunities to talk about what he accomplished. And that was so cool because as he would arrive, whether they knew him or not, when he walked in, he was already a hero. He was already somebody that they wanted to get to know more, somebody who had credibility. I left there, started my own business, and as you do when you start your own business, I started out alone. It was just me in my company. And I would go to these business meetings, I had some networking groups and things like that, and I'd hear people struggling with little marketing issues, stuff that over my 20 years I'd been able to experience and solve. And I thought I could help them with that, or I know who to contact to get them past that gatekeeper, or whatever it could be, I could help them. However, I was a little bit shy, and I didn't want to come across as being cocky. I wanted to come across as somebody that could help them. I remember sitting there thinking, oh, I wish I had a number two. I wish I had somebody that could speak for me, executive vice president, who could tell my story a little bit, who could talk about the things that I'd been able to accomplish or achieve. And then that would open the door for me to help them more. As I noticed that, I also thought, I am not alone in this need. Almost everybody sitting around the room, entrepreneurs, business leaders, could use that help, right? Could use somebody that could speak for them a little bit, could talk about them, could brag for them, so that they don't need to do that for themselves, so that they can just solve problems or help people. So I decided right then that need is so great that I am going to be one of those guys. So I'm going to be a mini-me to other companies I saw that did a great job, that had great workmanship, great quality, were very honest. Anybody I saw that was exceeding expectations, I would say, okay, I'm going to start to shout out for them. I'm going to shout out on social media. Or I'm going to bring them up in a networking group or one-on-one. I'm even going to send an email endorsing their efforts to people that I know. And it was neat to see that grow. And the great feeling that came of lifting and helping other people was there too. But what I really found out was that was often reciprocated. Many people would see what I was doing and start doing it for others as well as me. They would talk about my company, they'd talk about my accomplishment, and they would lift other people around them. And I promise you this, as soon as you start doing that, as soon as you get past your own egocentric worried about your own business, as soon as you start sharing that and lifting other people, all of a sudden people see you, who you are, and they start doing that for you. They start lifting you, they start bragging about you, they start talking about your company, they start sharing it, and your company grows. Today, we talk about raising children takes a village. It's my opinion that marketing in today's world, the way we are, the way we need influencers, the way we need people endorsed, it takes a village to market you and your business. And this is a great opportunity. So here's my challenge, is go out every single day and look for some other business or some other person that's doing a great job that you can somehow shout out for them, that you can brag for them, that you can lift them and share that in a place where other people can see or hear it. But I promise you, as you do this, not only will you feel great, but you'll see that come back. And for me, that's the number one way to market today. The number one thing that people believe is real people talking about real experiences. So if you can, get out there and do that, set your goals and do it every single day. And I guarantee you that you'll see that improve your business as you're improving other people's business. And that's marketing from our point of view.